The National Assembly again replies President Muhammadu Buhari over some of the budgetary adjustments. They say the president should turn to his appointees. An APC's Make or Mark convention is coming up in less than 24 hours. More than 6,000 delegates expected to vote new leadership of the party. The stage is set, but is the coast all clear? And thanks for joining in, everyone. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm sure Okimbaloye at Channels Television's office in Abuja. Well, venue checked, security checked, candidates screened, delegates are in. The ruling APC is set to organize its fourth convention in 4 years. We all have all the details, but first, the other top political stories we're following for you right here on the program. Let's begin with the arrest by the Department of State Security Service. The SSS was reportedly arrested a senator representing Abia South Senatorial District in the Senate, Senator Eyinaya Abaribe. The senator was arrested in Abuja on Friday at a popular hotel located at Maitama District. Details of his arrest or invitation is yet to be given by the service. And former Vice President Atiku has declared his intention to contest for the office of the president under the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Speaking at a meeting with party leaders of the PDP in Abuja, Alhaji Atiku says he is committed to uniting Nigeria, restoring peace and order if elected in 2019. Some of the party leaders asked Nigerians to give the People's Democratic Party a second chance to bring the needed development in the country. And in a sharp contrast to the response to the concerns raised by the President Muhammadu Buhari over some of the budgetary adjustments made by the National Assembly to the 2018 budget, the lawmaker says the president would not have raised most of the concerns if he had been properly briefed by his appointees. Speaking with journalists in the National Assembly, spokesmen of both chambers of the National Assembly who took turns to read from a prepared text maintained that the figures given to amounts of the reductions made by the National Assembly were unduly exaggerated and would not affect the implementation of those projects in any way. As regards the issue of statutory transfers, where the increase in the National Assembly's budget falls under, the lawmakers say the additional revenues from the increase in the oil price benchmark was allocated to the three arms of government based on agreement between the National Assembly and the Executive as represented by the Ministry of Budget and National Planning.
It is our firm belief that if the President had been properly briefed by his appointees, he would not have raised most of the concerns that he did in his remarks at the budget signing. We took the decision to reduce the funds in some areas in order to ensure balance and equity in the spread and utilization of our national funds. Additionally, the figures giving amount of the reductions made by the National Assembly were unduly exaggerated, as we did not make any substantial reduction on any project to the extent of affecting its implementation. It was stated that the legislature made cuts amounting to 347 billion, which were meant for 4,700 projects. Again, these reductions of 347 billion were made from low priority areas to higher priority areas to support the generation of employment for our youth by micro, small, and medium enterprises. We therefore want to urge all executive appointees to ensure that they brief Mr. President with the truth and facts of their engagement to promote healthy and harmonious relationship between the executive and the legislature.
Well, in less than 24 hours, the All Progressives Congress APC will elect new executives into the party. The Eagle Square in Abuja will play host to more than 6,000 delegates from across the country. So you would by now know, well, it's a big political event attracting the country's political heavyweights. So the Inspector General of Police, IGP Ibrahim Idris, has directed the implementation of a robust security arrangement to ensure a secured and hitch-free convention. A total number of 5,000 police personnel comprising the police mobile force, the counter-terrorism unit, special protection unit, the explosive ordnance department are expected to be in charge of the exercise tomorrow morning. As we're talking about the APC convention, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, says that the ruling party is organizing its national convention with funds stolen from public coffers. The PDP also said the APC has become a laughingstock and a huge joke among Nigerians following the inability of its leaders to resist the imposition of an individual overburdened by corruption allegations as its new leader. The criticism coming from the major opposition party. Well, and the venue is set. The convention committee members earlier visited and they are satisfied. That's what they are saying. Listen to them.
Our duty is to ensure that the integrity of this convention is at the highest ebb. And we're here to look at how prepared the party is for tomorrow's event, and also to identify, if any, areas of challenges and take steps towards addressing them. So we are working with the mood of the people very good. The excitement is there. The party is doing well. And I'm confident that we'll have a hitch-free convention. And our committee will, as an intervention committee too, if there is any area we identify issues, we will consult the relevant department that will address those issues. For faction, I don't think there is any faction. It's one political party, a ruling party for that matter. And I'm confident that the party, at one point or the other, members may be aggrieved, but after some processes, using the internal mechanism of the party, issues will be addressed and we will all continue to work as a team. For now, the party is one united political party ready to go, and we don't expect any serious issue.